In January 1970, I was asked to write the screenplay and direct a film that eventually was called Get Carter. In July, I was shooting it, and in August, I'd finished shooting and already started editing. So in 6 months, my contract was agreed and signed. The script was written and approved. The cast and crew were chosen, and the locations found, all in 6 months. We worked in a white heat, driven by instinct, and with no concept of what impact the film would ever make. Naively, I thought it would always be like this, that I'd move smoothly from one film to the next. Wrong. Over the next 50 years, I got to make 9 films, and I'm glad I got to make those, but that's an average of 1 film every 6 years, not every 7 months, as I anticipated. No wonder I referred to my CV as Emmental cheese, because it was like so many holes in it. However, I did fill these holes with television work and fringe theatre, which I wrote and directed, and radio plays, which I also wrote and directed. And in addition to that, I wrote screenplays that were never realised and treatments that also were never realised. And recently I decided that some of these treatments and some of these scripts would make interesting novels. And that's what I've been spending my time doing recently. The first one, Bait, has actually already been published in French by Rivage Noir. A review in one of the French newspapers went something like this. I'm not sure if it's complimentary or not. If good taste is your thing and polished plots and English landladies holding cups of tea with their little fingers sticking up, then this novel is not for you. Mike Hodges takes the most outrageous risks, dumps cartloads of shit on his poor characters, and pulls you into a whirlpool that is at first very funny and gradually becomes darker and more sinister. So although you start off laughing, his acerbic pen depicts gullibility and human depravity. God, why am I reading this to you? So accurate that your smile gradually turns into a grimace. This author is definitely, well, I don't know after that, but this author is definitely worth discovering. Dumping shit, human gullibility, depravity, not the stuff of feel-good heritage films, the mainstay of British cinema. So maybe it's not so surprising they never ended up being made. 3 of these screenplays are now in the form of novellas. The first, the aforementioned Bait, is about a slippery PR man, blissfully unaware he's being dangled as bait by an investigative journalist until he's finally swallowed by the leader of a sadistic self-improvement course. Then there's Grist, in which a best-selling author uses real people as fodder for his own crime novels, only to find himself used as grist in his own murder. And lastly, Security. In this story, a mega movie star, unhappy with the film he's making, refuses to leave his hotel suite to go to the studio, while outside in the corridor, murder and mayhem take over. So here's the deal. Unbound is proposing to publish all 3 of these novellas or novels in 1 volume. So if you like racy crime stories laced with black humour, much like Get Carter, then this is for you, he said, hopefully. Okay, what do you think?
This is all working really nicely, Mark.
Is it? Okay, good. Okay, you're very encouraging. You can come again, Jake.